Exercise 13.5, problem number 9, chapter probability. So, ninth question. On a multiple choice examination with 3 possible answers for each of the 5 questions, what is the probability that a candidate would get 4 or 5 correct answers just by guessing? Now, look here. On a multiple choice examination with 3 possible answers are only 3. So in these 3 possibilities, there is only one correct answer. So the probability of getting the correct answer out of these 3 is 1 by 3. So probability of getting the correct answer is 1 by 3 because one answer is correct and there are 3 possible answers. So probability of getting the correct answer is 1 by 3. Again, probability of not getting the correct answer, that is Q, that is equal to 1 minus 1 by 3. That will be 2 by 3. So we have these two values P and Q. And then N is 5. How? 5 questions are there. 5 questions are there means N is 5. N is 5, P is 1 by 3, Q is 2 by 3. Now again, the question is, what probability that a candidate would get 4 or 5 correct answers? 4 or 5 implies, look here, 4 or 5 implies x greater than or equal to 4. X can be equal to 4 or x can be greater than 4. Greater than 4 means x can be 5 only because the value of n is 5 only. Now this x cannot go beyond 5. It can be 4 or it can be 5. So 4 or 5 implies x greater than or equal to 4. So when x is greater than or equal to, what we do? X greater than or equal to 4, px4 plus px5. This is what you have to write. Now we get this from this one, probability function of binomial distribution, this one. Px is equal to x is what? N cx q to the power of n minus x p to the power of x. Here px is equal to 4 or px is equal to 5. Those two values we write here. Px is equal to 4 plus px is equal to 5. Px is equal to 4 means x is 4, 5c 4. Q is 2 by 3 to the power of 5 minus 4. P 5 minus 4. Now P is 1 by 3, that is to the power of 4 here. This x we put here. And similarly for 5, x is equal to 5. Px is equal to 5, 5c 5 because x is 5 here, so 5c 5. 2 by 3 to the power of 5 minus 5 because 5 we get here 5 and 5 minus 5 and 1 by 3 to the power of 5. Now 5c4, how much is that? 5 factorial. We get 1 factorial into 4 factorial. How do you get 1? 5 minus 4, 1, this is 4 factorial. And now 2 by 3 to the power of 5 minus 4 is much? 1. So 2 by 3, 1. 1 over 3, 4. And similarly here 5c5 is 1. 2 over 3, 5 minus 5, that is 0. 1 by 3 to the power of, see, 2 by 3 raised to the power of 0 is 1. So the value of this is 1. The value of this is also 1. And finally we get 1 by 3 to the power of 5. So here we have 3 and 3 to the power of 4, 3 to the power of 5. 5 into 2, that is 10, plus 1 by 3 to the power of 5. Now here denominators are common. 3 to the power of 5 here, 3 to the power of 5. So add the numerators. 10 plus 1, 11. So 11 by 3 to the power of 5. When you multiply 3 5 times, we get 243. So this is the probability of getting 4 or 5 correct answers. Okay. Thank you for having heard this